Hello there, and welcome to another ass-parting episode of Cooking with Keith, the single man's guide to easy meals. Tonight we're going to do something just delightful, and I think you're going to love it. Something I like to call a baked potato. Now, I'm going to do this baked potato a little differently than you might usually do a baked potato. I'm not going to use sour cream. And I love sour cream. Usually sour cream is something I put on my potatoes, but not in this case. In this case, we're going to use something a little different. We're going to switch it up. We're going to try some new stuff. What you're going to need to cook along with me at home are some russet potatoes. They don't have to be big ones. You don't have to use big potatoes to bake. You can use little ones. That's okay. Some sea salt, or the salt of your choosing. Little olive oil, some dressing. In this case, I'm using Dr. Pete's Parmesan pepper dressing. It says it's supposed to be good on potatoes. We'll see. A little bit of butter, some cheese, whatever you care for, a bit of bacon, and if you want, you can also add other, spices. Parsley is always a favorite. You don't have to use those though. I probably won't. So the first thing you're going to want to do is scrub your potatoes. Get them nice and clean. Here we are at the sink. Now you can use like a little scrubber brush if you want to, or one of these little scrubber pads will do. Just want to get a little warm water, and you just want to scrub the potatoes down, get all the gross dirt off of them. If you do use a scrubber brush, be careful. You don't want to peel the potato. You just want to give it a good scrub and clean it off. Just get all the residual dirts and ground bullshit from when it was in the garden. You want to get all that off of that. If you eat the skin, you don't really want to, eat a bunch of dirt, do you? Unless you're a fucking child that likes to eat dirt. Then maybe. But you'll do that with all of your potatoes. In this case, I'm gonna cook 4 potatoes, since these are kind of small. Oh wow, look at how clean I'm getting these. Yeah, there was a lot of dirt on there. You don't really understand how dirty a potato is until you start cleaning one. So you've given your taters a nice wash. So now you're going to use a little bit of olive oil. And at this point you could put almost anything in that olive oil. You could put some seasons, some whatever. I'm not going to bother with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take each potato, I'm just going to give it a quick roll in the olive oil. And you don't need a whole lot, just a little bit to coat the potato in a very thin coat of the olive oil, just like that. There you go. That's all there is to it. And you'll do that with all of them. It does not take very much. The littlest little tiny bit of olive oil will go a long way where this is concerned. And once all of your potatoes are oiled up, then you can put whatever seasoning you want on them. In my case, I'm just going to use some sea salt. So we put our sea salt on sprinkle, and just put as much as you want on there. Because of the olive oil, it'll stick. Give them a little roll over. Salt the other side. And there you go. Now, we're ready to put them in the oven. So we got our cooking sheet. You could use a bake pan or whatever you want. Just going to throw our potatoes on there, like so. There's no reason we can't put them in a nice little line. So there we are, our oiled, salted, clean potatoes are ready to go in the oven. And into the oven they shall go. Again, the oven is at 350 degrees. Slide it on in there like that. And if you're doing a real baked potato, if you're not just slinging it in the microwave, you can do these in the microwave in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that, depending on the size of your potato and the wattage of your microwave and all that. You can get it done really fast. I'm doing this the right way. Usually we do quick and easy meals. Now this is easy, but it's not quick. These potatoes will have to stay in the oven for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. It all depends on the size of your potatoes. I'm only cooking 4 potatoes. They're about medium size. So I'm thinking about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes should be enough. I'm going to check them to make sure. What you want is you want the peel to be kind of crisp and inflated a little bit. And everything on the inside is going to be all poofy and cloudy and delicious. But while we're waiting, we can do some other things. We can prep the bacon and get that cooked. It doesn't matter if your bacon's cold by the time your potatoes are done, because you're putting the bacon on the potatoes, which are hot. So it doesn't matter. You can go ahead and get the bacon done, put it aside, crumble it up, and put it on your potatoes later. Since we've got 4 potatoes, let's do, I think about 3 strips will do, honestly. You get a lot of bacon out of 3 strips. You could do 1 strip per bacon, per potato. That might be overdoing it just a bit. I think 3 will do. So there you go. The bacon is complete, and I've got nothing to do now for about an hour while I wait for the potatoes to bake. So it's a special day. Anyone who is watching this on the day I've uploaded it, you know, it's Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2012. It's a very special day to a lot of people. Usually it's not a very special day to me. But this year it was. I got a surprise at my work, completely out of nowhere. I didn't even believe it was from me. From a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, great, lovely, lovely woman. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if she made it herself. I don't know. I don't know the details because I haven't bothered to ask yet. Oh, this is nice. So, yeah, I mean, look at this thing. It's incredible. It's got sugar babies in there. It's got the Ferrero Rochers, the almond kind. It's got the regular kind. As you can see, I've already kind of tucked into them at work. These lovely little strawberry marshmallows. Isn't that nice? A little clapper in the shape of a winking heart. Some nuts. Some little delightful mixed nuts, which are great. I love these. Something to wash myself with. I don't know if she's telling me that I smell bad or if she just wants me to think of her while I'm rubbing this all over my body. I don't know. It's a little frog paddleball game. The balloons are attached to it. It came with a great little note. I'm not going to read it out loud. Oh. There's some more. The marshmallows were hidden at the bottom, and so is this. Oh. They're the little hearts. That's sweet. And there's like just randomly kisses. Oh, I didn't notice these before. Kisses. She gave me kisses on Valentine's Day. Is there any more surprises in here? There's lots of little kisses down here. So thank you, Samantha. Thank you very much for my Valentine's gift. You know. It really did surprise me, and I appreciate it a great deal. It's very lovely of you. So yes, there is the Valentine's celebration part of this episode of Cooking with Keith. So I guess I'll see you when the potatoes are ready to come out of the oven. So the taters are ready, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, those look good. So yeah, skins are a little poofy. And they should be, yes, they should be rather mushy. That's how you know all those potatoy goodnesses are in there. So then what you're going to do is you can do any number of things. You can cut them like this and just mush around everything inside. You can cut the end off and dig everything out. You know, mix it up in a bowl or something with all you want in it and stuff it back in the skin. You can do any number of things. I'll probably just cut them, mix them up, and put my bacon and my delicious Parmesan pepper dressing in there, along with maybe a little salt and pepper. And maybe some cheese. I'll probably put some cheese in there too, and that's it. Well, this is taking a lot of time, so I'm kind of rushing the end of it here. But I've prepared this potato right here. I've put a little cheese in it. I've put some butter in it. I've got my bacon pieces in there, and I've poured on and mixed in the Dr. Pete's dressing. So, and we're going to see how this tastes. Let me get a little bit of that bacon on there. Oh, that's good. This stuff is amazing. This stuff is absolutely amazing. This is a great baked potato. So that's it. Give it a try. This is absolutely delicious. It does take a little more time than most of my recipes, but it's absolutely 100% worth it. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this, and I'll see you next time on Cooking with Keith. God, that's good. That stuff is amazing.